gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Health and Wellness Center on the campus of Bunker Hill Community College. For tonight's men's basketball game, it's the Bristol Community College Bayhawks taking on your Bulldogs of Bunker Hill Community College. Tonight is sophomore night here at the Health and Wellness Center, and we're going to have Coach Jones, our head coach, come out and say a couple words about our super sophomores. Coach Jones, everybody, show them some love.
Hey, where's Serge? Serge, you want them across? Team, everybody across the foul line, please. Thank everybody for coming out. We're here to honor our sophomores that will be moving on from Bunker Hill. The first guy that we want to acknowledge is Christian Santiago Lopez. Point guard came here. He's doing a great job as the point guard for the Bunker Hill Bulldogs, and we really appreciate it. Christian's mom, are you in attendance? Come on down. Hello, Carmen. Come on in. How are you, Pop? All right. Come on, let's take a nice picture. Thank you. Christian Santiago Lopez. Thank you all so much. Next person that we want to acknowledge is Derek Dykins. Derek Dykins. Derek Dykins is one of the winningest players that ever played in the program. He's won over 40 games here at Bunker Hill. He's a big part of what we do. Big respect to a young man that works a full-time job, goes to school full-time, and he really does the thing. Big respect. Derek's mom is in attendance. Derek's mom, come on down. He coming down with his squad. That's how I like it, squad it up. Come on in. His mom, Janine. What's your name, brother? Sean. Dominique. Dykins family, y'all. The last player that we're going to acknowledge today has been with me since the 7th grade, playing travel ball, AAU ball, all of that. I'm definitely one of his mentors, which I'm very, very proud of. Mr. Devin Ferguson Perez, step up. All right, one of my good friends and his wife, also one of my good friends, Anya and Tyrone Brunson. Come on, dude. Jackson. Hey, let's play some basketball. Thank you, everybody.
Come on, give it up one more time for our superstar winners, Coach Jones, and also Dr. Loretta Jackson. At this time, we're going to have everybody please kindly rise for the playing of our national anthem. And gentlemen, please remove your hats. Let's make the starting lineup for the Bristol Community College Bayhawks. Wearing number 1, Juan Espinal. Number 3, Alexander Holloway. Number 4, Joshua Windrush. Number 10, Zachary Pegler. And number 15, Corey Green. The head coach is Robert De La Lue. Assistant coach, Don Edge, Brian Fernandez, Frank Stevenson, and Joshua Rogers. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Bulldogs of Bunker Hill Community College. Wearing number 4, J.C. Jamari Coakley. Super sophomore, number 11, Christian Santiago Lopez. Number 21, Mass Jude. Number 22, Devin Ferguson Perez. And number 23, Marvin Urbanella. The head coach, Norman Jones. Assistant coaches, Mark Bradley, Isaiah Bradshaw III, and your Director of Athletics, Dr. Loretta Jackson. Your officials for tonight's contest, Chris Bennett, TJ Burrell, and Michael Schultz. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's play ball.
From Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass., this is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Tonight it's a battle of the top two teams in Region 21 is the Bunker Hill Bulldogs with a record of 18-9, 17-5 in Region 21 play, hosts the Bristol Bayhawks with a record of 19-6, 18-3 in Region 21 play. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story with Nicholas Johnson on camera. This could be a potential preview of the Region 21 Championship game, with the Region 21 Championships being held here at Bunker Hill 2 weekends from now, and we will have those games here on LSP. But right now, this is a big game for Bunker Hill. They could fall to a number 3 seed if they if they lose this game to Bunker Hill. They are only half a game up on Massasoit right now. So the front iron shot no good by Josh Winbush, and the rebound by Devin Ferguson Perez, who's playing his last regular season game for the Bulldogs here tonight, along with two other sophomores for the Bulldogs. Ferguson Perez, as you saw in the pregame presentation by Coach Jones, has played for Coach Jones since the 7th grade, youth ball, AAU ball, everything. Ferguson Perez will drive with 6 seconds to shoot. Coakley gives it up. Deep three is good by Christian Santiago Lopez. 3-0 Bulldogs. Nearly a steal there. Now driving is Alex Holloway. Kicks it out into the corner. Now back out. And the drive to the opposite corner. A three is air ball. Rebound the stick back by Winbush. Won't go, but he gets fouled. Winbush is the second leading shooter in Region 21 by field goal percentage. Two shots for Winbush, and he sinks the first one. Foul was on Marvin Urdaneta. That was his first. And the first on the team, and both free throws good. It's 3-2. Drive, nice move. Front iron, no good, and Winbush with the rebound. Ball is out of bounds, turned over to Bunker Hill. Good duress there, applied by Christian Santiago Lopez. Bunker Hill averages just under 77 points a game and shoots just under 45% from the field. Santiago Lopez around the arc. Now goes into the left wing. Masjuve kicks it out. Driving is Santiago Lopez, goes out to the corner, saving it from going out of bounds is Coakley. 11 to shoot. Ferguson Perez, layup around Winbush, no good. Rebound tapped around, out of bounds to Bristol, I believe. I didn't get a clear signal from the official, but it's gonna be Bunker Hill ball, actually. Cross-court pass to Santiago Lopez. He'll drive, kick it back out. Pass was intended for Ferguson Perez. It was deflected out of bounds by Juan Espinal of Bristol. 21 seconds on the shot clock for Bunker Hill. Juve, who's assumed the starting center duties after Damon Kerrigan transferred to Eastern Florida State over the winter. And Ferguson Perez was looking for Juve on the cut. He didn't get there in time. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ferguson Perez to trigger the inbound. Goes to Juve. Juve puts it up, has a shot rejected by Winbush. 3 seconds, another block, and we got a foul here. And the foul's on Espinal. Santiago Lopez can't sink the first one. We'll have one more. Second free throw is home, and Santiago Lopez has all 4 for Bunker Hill. Winbush goes over to Holloway. Holloway against a double team, goes to the right wing, extra pass Green into the corner. Espinal thought about a 3, goes back out to Green. Green gets away from Santiago Lopez. Now Winbush from outside the key, that's good. Winbush has all 4 for Bristol. So it's Josh Winbush 4 and Christian Santiago Lopez 4. Speaking of 4, here's Coakley. Finds Urdaneta rather. Coakley with a second assist. Back the other way and 2 shots coming. Urdaneta guilty of his second foul already. And 2 free throws coming for Zachary Vega. And he back irons the first one. And we'll have a substitution as Dane Allen checks in for Urdaneta. Back iron on the second free throw, rebound tapped around on the deck, battled for, and Allen, freshly into the game, comes up with it. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Here's Coakley, goes into the corner, spot up 3, Santiago Lopez, no good, and it goes over the backboard and out.
Bristol basketball.
Going for the home run pass to Winbush, it's tipped out of bounds, will remain with the Bayhawks, nearly a full shot clock, and setting up under the Bunker Hill hoop. It'll be Holloway to trigger the inbound. Goes into the corner in Vega, and now out to Green. Back to Holloway. Holloway backs up, guarded by Santiago Lopez. Has a double team in front of him. Winbush at the elbow. Now a corner 3 is side iron, no good, and a foul will keep it here. And it's on Allen, who just checked in for the man with 2 fouls, Urdaneta. And a timeout called by Karuma Jones. Karuma Jones, the head coach of Bunker Hill. Timeout just 3.5 minutes into the first half. And a 6-4 lead for Bunker Hill. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Tell you, they sure missed Damon Kerrigan's production. He averaged 19 points per game, just under 20 points, just under 18 rebounds, and 7.4 blocks per game. Here's a spot up 3 off the glass. Shot clock reset, though. Ball in traffic. Santiago Lopez with the steal. Coakley out to Ferguson Perez. At the elbow, it's Allen. Back out to Coakley. Hop step. Has a shot blocked and taken away by Vega. Here's Vega, goes into the corner. Thinking about a 3 there was Espinal. Kicked out, driving the baseline, and that was intended for Winbush. It's out of bounds. It'll remain with Bristol, and we'll have a substitution as Espinal will sit down. And Marcus Mitchell will make his first appearance. Off the inbound, no good, and the rebound by Allen. Allen with 2 rebounds already off the bench. Just a 6-4 game here, 4 minutes into the first half. Left wing at Santiago Lopez. Out to Coakley. And now Ferguson Perez. At the elbow, it's Juve. Takes the 2. Back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around. Battled for and collected by Holloway. Holloway will put on the brakes, step back against Ferguson Perez and Santiago Lopez. Christian comes in tighter on him. 18 to shoot. Holloway around a screen, goes into the corner. Winbush kicks it out. Holloway goes into the corner. 3 ball is good for Zachary Vega. Second assist for Alex Holloway. And Bristol has the lead at 7-6, and it's out of bounds to Bristol. Outlet pass to Winbush, puts it up, it's blocked by Allen. And a traveling violation by Devin Ferguson Perez. So just when, every time Bunker Hill seems to get a transition play going, they stifle their own momentum. That seems to be the theme right now. 4 for Josh Winbush, 3 for Zachary Vega. That's the scoring for Bristol. 4 for Christian Santiago Lopez, and 2 for Marvin Urdaneta, who's also on the bench with 2 fouls, and another steal, this one by Coakley. Coakley tries to get through Winbush and Holloway. They go down low for Allen, yes! Coakley with his 3rd assist. And Bunker Hill reclaims the lead at 8-7, and a foul. Fouls on Devin Ferguson Perez. That's his 1st and the team's 4th. 21 seconds on the shot clock, and the inbound pass comes to Vega. Vega goes for the reverse layup, and he's got it. Vega's got 5, and the lead changes hands once again. It's 9-8. Here's Coakley. Meets a double team. Goes down low. Ball batted away and stolen by Coakley. Saves it to a teammate. Green puts on the brakes. Now peels out. Kicked out into the corner for Holloway. And now they're just going to set their offense. A little too much speed there for Bristol. They'll reset 14 to shoot. Left wing, thinking about 3. Now stepping into it is Mitchell. Goes cross court and another steal by Coakley. He's got 3 assists and 3 steals. Looking for his first basket. Loses the handle and a blocking foul. Holloway guilty of the foul. Second foul, and this is going to result in free throws for Coakley. Coakley already with 3 assists and 3 steals. And he can't get on the scoreboard. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. And also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Coakley ties the game at 9. He's 1 of 2 at the line. Derek Dykins, the winningest player in Bunker Hill basketball history on the floor, number 35 in gray, and that is out of bounds to Bunker Hill. Frenetic pace, but not as high scoring as we saw the women's game get to earlier in this, the first half of this doubleheader. Left wing at Santiago Lopez, meets a double team, and he traveled. And Vega ripped the ball away from Santiago Lopez. Here's Vega, and a block by Allen on Winbush. Allen picks up his 2nd block. Here's Coakley. Goes to the left wing. Santiago Lopez goes back to Coakley. Goes around the arc, meets Winbush. Now drives, puts up a wild layup, doesn't go. Rebound, tracked down by Dykins. As his shot blocked, he'll go to the line. Fouls on Winbush, that's his 1st. Back iron no good on the first free throw for Dykins. Ferguson Perez back in the game replacing Santiago Lopez. 1 more shot for Dykins. And he breaks the tie. (10-9) our score. Left wing, it's Mitchell. Goes cross court. Top of the circle, it's Holloway. Goes down low, the layup. And a foul will send Harkinarda Coban to the line. And that is the first foul on Jamari Coakley. 5th foul on the Bulldogs. Coban to the line for 2. And he front irons the first one. Free throws not being kind to either team thus far. 2 of 5 are the Bayhawks. 3 of 6 are the Bulldogs. Now make that 2 of 6 as Coban clangs both of them. Coakley over to Ferguson Perez, directing traffic. Now goes back over to Coakley. Holloway gives it up. Holloway with the defense, and Allen with his second bucket, and Coakley has another assist. 12-9, largest lead, and a steal by the Bulldogs. Blocking foul, and Allen will go to the line. Fouls on Vega, that's his first. Dane Allen to the line for 2. Back iron, no good. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Bunker Hill now shooting below 50% from the line as both those free throws are missed. Rebound was by Vega. They go out to Mitchell. Mitchell puts one up from the elbow. Back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around it. Allen has it. Allen has been a force off the bench on the defensive block. He's got 2 blocks, 4 rebounds, and 4 points. 5-second count, and now Ferguson Perez breaks it, goes for the layup. It's good. Bunker Hill continues to extend its lead, 14-9. Holloway gives it up. And Coban with his first 2. Holloway with his second assist. And it's 14-11. Both teams now in double digits. As we're under 11 minutes to play in the first half. Ferguson Perez over the block attempt. Allen with the rebound, puts it up and in. 16-11, Allen goes for another block, no good. Coban with the rebound, kicks it out to Mitchell, and too hot a pass. Coakley comes back into the game and replaces Dykins. And Masjuf is also back in the game for Bunker Hill. Coakley, 15 to shoot. Drives, and he draws a foul on Caleb Provitt.
On number 23, that's Caleb Provitt. That's his first, team 50.
So 5 fouls on each side. And it'll be Ferguson Perez to inbound. Touch pass, here's a 3 that is airballed, and unable to save from going out of bounds is Coakley. And a foul committed. Send Coban to the line. Second foul on Devin Ferguson Perez. Coban was 0 of 2 in his first trip. And he sinks this one. Second free throw rolls home for Arda Coban. 16-13 our score. Outlet pass out of bounds. Allen will check back in. Here's Holloway. Coban was looking for a pass to Winbush, and instead it almost went in, but Allen comes up with another rebound. Coakley, under 9.5 to play in the first half. What's been an entertaining, relatively low-scoring game. Into the corner, Lesme thought about a three, now takes a two. Front iron, no good. Rebound and the stick back for Jamari Coakley. Holloway goes into the corner. Three is good by Marcus Mitchell. Third assist for Holloway. And the scoring starting to pick up now, 18-16. And Coakley, I thought he was going to get called for a push-off there, but instead it's the second foul on Provitt. So both teams in the bonus. Pass comes to Coakley. Backing in. Takes the shot. Back iron no good. Coban with the rebound. Chance to tie or take the lead for Bristol. What has been a fast-paced back-and-forth affair. It's a three for Marcus Mitchell from Holloway for the second straight time. And it's 19-18 in favor of Bristol. Santiago Lopez traveled. 8.5 to go in the first half. Right wing, this is Damian Martin. Gives it up to Holloway. Holloway into the corner to Mitchell. He puts it on the deck, and this is kept alive. No tie ball situation. Holloway, good job by Coban, and Holloway rewards him with a three to put Bristol up 4. 22-18. Jones not ready to use a timeout yet. In the corner, Lesme drives, kicks it out. Joof, no good. Rebound Holloway, and if Bristol scores here, I think we are going to see a timeout. There's Coban, it's blocked. Nick Coite will check in for Bunker Hill for the first time. Number 10 in gray, number 1 in your hearts. Lob comes to Winbush, puts it up, and it might have been partially deflected. It comes out to Green. Mitchell goes into the corner, down low to Winbush, gives it up for Coban, poked out of bounds. And it'll be out of bounds to Bunker Hill. Dykins will check in. Here's Coakley. He's got 3 points, 3 assists, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Steal by Mitchell. Goes out to Green for 3. Mitchell was the recipient of a couple of assists leading to his threes. And now he returns the favor, this time to Green, and a timeout called by Coach Jones. As it is a 12-0 run here by Bristol to put them up 7. 25-18 with 6:56 to go in the first half. 6.6 rebounds for Dane Allen off the bench. 3 points, 4 assists, 3 steals for Jamari Coakley, and 4 points for Christian Santiago Lopez. For Bristol, it's 6 points for Marcus Mitchell, 4 for Arda Coban. Both teams have spread out their scoring fairly well. 5 for Zach Vega. No one player's line really stands out over everybody else, although Allen with 6 and 6 off the bench. That is pretty notable. Coakley kicks it out. Ferguson Perez, 3, no good. Rebound Winbush. Winbush has only made 1 field goal. Kicked out to Green for 3. Side iron, no good. Rebound tapped around, and there's rebound number 7 for Dane Allen. Ferguson Perez drives with speed and an offensive foul. Oh, it's a blocking foul. Wow, they were pointing the other way, but. So that's foul number 7.
1-1 for your Bulldogs.
1-1 here for Ferguson Perez. And he can't get it to go, and a foul on Coban. Basically had Coity in a headlock.
Foul is on number 24. That's Arda Coban. That's his first. Coity shoots 1-1 for the Bulldogs.
So Coban's going to have a seat, and Vega's back in. Coity to the line for 1-1. Back irons the first one. The free throw line not treating Bunker Hill kindly. Winbush with the rebound, and the pass comes out to Martin. Martin has it stolen. Coakley with his 4th steal. Euro step and the layup. And that finally breaks the 12-0 run by Bristol. They go down low. Shot may have been altered by Allen, and he gets the rebound. 8 rebounds and 6 points for Dane Allen off the bench. Coity goes out to Ferguson Perez. Ferguson Perez directing traffic. And backing up on the far sideline. Gets a screen from Allen. And they find Dykens. Another assist for Coakley, and all of a sudden it's a 1-possession game. So much for that, as it's another 3 from Marcus Mitchell. Mitchell with 9 on 3 threes, pass nearly stolen. They go down low, and they find Allen, makes his man miss, and he traveled. Tough break there for Dane Allen. Almost to a double-double here in the first half. Would have been 1 field goal away from, would have had 8 points if he could have put that one in, but no such luck. Turnover, here's Holloway. Goes over to Mitchell, he's been hot, goes down low to Winbush, meets a double team, gets past it, puts up the reverse layup. He'll go to the line for 2.
Foul is on number 13. That's Dane Allen.
So Allen picks up his 2nd. 7th foul on Bunker Hill. 2 free throws for Josh Winbush, and he sinks the first one to make it a 7-point game.
21. Mass Juve is back into the.
Mass Juve back in the lineup. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store, the LSP Facebook page after the game. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Ferguson Perez drives, kicks out in the corner. Shot is blocked by Winbush. Getting it back is Juve. Puts it up off the glass. Dykens gets the rebound. Now here's a 3 by Ferguson Perez, and it's good. Down low, kicked out. Here's a long two, front iron, no good. Rebound by Joof. Approach 4 minutes to go. What has been a very entertaining game thus far. Steal by Holloway, outlet to Green, and it's poked out of bounds. It'll remain with Bristol. Exactly 4 minutes to go. We'll have a substitution as Urdaneta will check back in and replace Dykens. Urdaneta, remember, with 2 points and 2 fouls. He checked out of the game early with those 2 fouls. Winbush puts it up. Can't roll home. Rebound by Urdaneta. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Coakley crosses the timeline. Goes to his left. Hands it off to Ferguson Perez, who hands it off to Coity. Coity now to Urdaneta. 12 seconds. Coity, Ferguson Perez, 10 seconds. Uses a screen, now drives, puts one up a wall shot, off the glass and in! Winbush somehow saves that one from going out of bounds, can't get it to go in the rebound. By Coakley, chance to tie or take the lead here for Bunker Hill and a foul. That's the second foul on Alex Holloway. That is the 9th foul on Bristol. 2 free throws for Jamari Coakley, and he sinks this one to make it a 1-point game. Christian Santiago Lopez will check in for Coity. Second free throw is good, and we start again. Start all over again. The tie score is 29. Green in the corner. Top of the circle, it's Vega, air ball. Winbush backing in, and the one-hander in the lane by Vega. Bristol reclaims the lead at 31-29. Here's a three that is front iron, no good. Rebound by Mitchell. And a turnover back to the Bulldogs. .221 to go in the first half. Coakley hands off to Santiago Lopez. Being guarded tightly by Green here. Now gets around a screen, goes into the corner. Joof. Oh, he wants to take that three, doesn't he? Floater in the lane. Offensive foul called on Coakley. 8 fouls now on the Bulldogs. 4 players with 2 fouls each for Bunker Hill. Allen, Coakley, Ferguson, Perez, and Urdaneta. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Joof. Joof has 4 rebounds, but no points yet. Lesme trying to keep control of the ball. Goes over to Wilson and gives it up to Santiago Lopez. Santiago Lopez will drive, stop at the elbow. Driving is Urdaneta, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Vega, back the other way comes Holloway. Holloway goes into the corner, touch pass, 3 ball by Mitchell. It's halfway down and out, but Holloway gets the rebound and the stick back. 33-29, 4 in a row by Bristol after Bunker Hill tied it at 29, and somehow the play is kept alive by the Bayhawks. Outlet And a foul before the shot. This will be 1-1 for Winbush. Joof guilty of his first. 9 fouls now on the Bulldogs. This is a 1-1 for Winbush. Winbush is 3 of 4 from the line, 5 points overall. He rims that one out, and the rebound by Ferguson Perez. And Urdaneta with the 2 to make it a 1 possession game at 33-31. Winbush into the corner, a 3. Espinal, no good. Winbush flies in for the rebound and the stick back. 35-31. Shot clock is off. Ferguson Perez will bring it across the timeline. Let's see if they can cut it to 2 or 1 before halftime. Winbush doing a lot of dribbling. Guarded by Espinal. Gets a screen from the big man Dykens. Takes a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Urdaneta. Puts it up, no good. Rebound tapped around and collected by Espinal. And he misses everything. Well, catch your breath. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half. From Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass. With your score, the Bristol Bayhawks 35 and the Bunker Hill Bulldogs 31. This is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass. with Nicholas Johnson on camera. Bristol Bayhawks with a 35-31 lead on the Bunker Hill Bulldogs. Top performers at the half, we have Marcus Mitchell of Bristol leading all scorers off the bench with 9 points on three threes. You also have Josh Winbush, 7 points and 3 of 4 at the line with 4 rebounds and 2 blocks. For Bunker Hill, Jamori Coakley leads them in the points department and really all around this in most other categories. 7 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 2 rebounds. And Dane Allen off the bench has 6 points and 8 rebounds. It'll be Devin Ferguson-Perez, who has 7 points, standing right in front of me to inbound the ball for Bunker Hill to start the second half. Here's Christian Santiago Lopez, 4 points in the first half. Around the arc, hands it off to Ferguson-Perez. Goes down low for Juve. Front iron, no good. Rebound bounce around, collected by Winbush. Winbush is the second highest field goal percentage in Region 21 entering play. Nice behind the back move. Green passes up a 3, goes to Winbush, kicks it out to Espinal. Pass tipped, and it's going to be taken away by Santiago Lopez. Find Coakley, no good, and the rebound out of bounds. Coakley saves it. As I was saying, Winbush second in Region 21 in field goal percentage, but only has 2 field goals tonight. Shooting over close to 64%. Ball poked away, but retained by Ferguson-Perez. 13 to shoot. Ferguson-Perez will drive, put a floater up from just inside the free throw line, no good. Rebound tapped outside. Going up is Urdaneta, and he will go to the line for 2.
The rest of the ball is on number 4. That's Joshua Winbush. That's his second personal foul.
That's Winbush's second foul.
Marvin Urdaneta.
And 2 free throws for Marvin Urdaneta. First one doesn't roll home. The free throw line has been a albatross for the Bulldogs tonight, and they're shooting as a team under 66% from the line for the season. Urdaneta picks up the second one, makes it a one-possession game at 35-32. Back the other way, this one is altered, cleaned up by Coakley. Santiago Lopez. Out to Coakley. Kicks it out to Santiago Lopez. And that's poked out of bounds. Remains with Bunker Hill. 15 seconds on the shot clock. And coming in and blowing the easy layup is Urdaneta. The rebound by Winbush. That was a perfect play by Urdaneta, but he couldn't convert. Espinal, no good. And it'll be Coakley with another rebound. Outlet to Urdaneta, yes. Back down to 1-point game and a foul. Fouls on Juve. That's his second foul. He has 4 rebounds, 2 fouls, and no points, does Mass. Holloway to inbound. All the way out to Espinal. Espinal back to Holloway. Down low, Winbush keeps it alive. Back to Winbush, backing in. Kicks it out to Espinal. Tries to go down low. It's stolen by Ferguson-Perez. Ferguson-Perez trying to go coast to coast. Lays it up. Blocking foul will go to the line for 2. Fouls on Espinal, that's his second. Front iron no good for Ferguson Perez. He's 0 for 2 from the line.
Mitchell back into the Bayhawks lineup, replacing number 1, Juan Escobar.
Second free throw is pure. And we have a tie game. 35-35. Holloway against contact, no good, but the rebound of the stick back for Winbush. You know, he's had a few of those, and that is exactly why he has almost a 64% field goal percentage on the season, and Bristol reclaims the lead at 37-35. I was going to say, Mass Bay shooting under 50% for the game at the line, 7 of 15. But it's not much better for Bristol either. Ferguson Perez drops it off for Urdaneta. Tie game again. Holloway goes down low to Vega. Kicks it out to Green. Green kicks it out. Extra pass, but it's deflected by Coakley. If he didn't deflect that pass, Mitchell would have had an open look at what could have been his fourth three. As it stands, 16 seconds to shoot for Bristol on the inbound play. Here's Vega, rolls home. 39-37. This could be a potential preview of the Region 21 Championship game in 2 weeks, which we'll have on LSP, as well as we'll have the Region 21 semifinals and finals for both men's and women's basketball. All the games will be live here on LSP. Ferguson Perez, yes. Tie game again, 39-39. Cross-court pass to Vega. Now a three by Green. Back iron no good. Joof pins the rebound against his shoulder. And now Bunker Hill with a chance to get its first lead in a long time. Ferguson Perez calling out the play. Coming to the near side. There's a double curl here. They go down low to Coakley. 10 to shoot. Coakley, nice move, drops it off for Joof. Joof's first points of the game return the lead to Bunker Hill, 41-39. It's a 10-4 run to start the second half for Bunker Hill. Timeout called by Robert DeLaLue, the head coach of Bristol. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Devin Ferguson Perez into double digits now for Bunker Hill as part of this run. Jamori Coakley racking up more assists and rebounds. Pass to Green. Goes cross court to Mitchell. Mitchell goes out to Holloway. Holloway goes through a couple of defenders. Finds Winbush and one. And the foul is on Dykins, and that's his first.
The Bunker Hill foul is on Derek Dykins, his first. Team second, Joshua Winbush, one shot.
Well, Winbush is having the best game at the line of anybody in this game. He's 4 of 5. And just like that, Bristol reclaims the lead at 42-41. Santiago Lopez puts it on the deck but gets it back, picks up the dribble, goes to Coakley. Santiago Lopez drives, drops it off for Urdaneta, out to Dykins. Only 5 to shoot. Santiago Lopez has to put one up. He puts it up, a wild rainbow, and it hit the iron, almost went in. Rebound by Vega, no good on the layup by Winbush, and the rebound by Dykins. Back the other way comes Coakley. Coakley nearly barreling into his defender. Joof, hook shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled from behind. And the foul is on Mitchell, and that's his first.
Mitchell, his first, team third.
Third foul on Bristol.
Dane Allen.
And I misspoke, it's not Joof, it's Allen going to the line here.
He'll have another.
Allen 0 of 3 from the line thus far. Second one's good. Allen's got 7, and we're tied at 42. And saving that pass is Mitchell with a backhand tap to Vega. Drops it off for Winbush. Back out to Mitchell for 3. Back iron no good. Rebound comes right into the midst of Dykins. Dykins has 3 points and 4 rebounds on sophomore night. Here's Coakley, the winningest player in Bunker Hill basketball history, Dykins. There's Dykins at the elbow, gives it to Santiago Lopez. Dykins, 3, front iron. Outlet pass to Vega, and 1.
The Bunker Hill fouls on number 35. That's Dykins.
Dykins guilty of the foul. Third foul on Bunker Hill. Vega to the line for the 3-point play. Back irons it. And the rebound tracked down by Dykins. (44-42). Driving is Coakley, kicks it out. Santiago Lopez drives, puts up a layup off the back iron, no good. Allen can't handle the rebound. Secured by Holloway. Outlet pass, driving, the layup is swatted away by Allen. Wild layup no good, but Urdaneta can't get it to go. Out of bounds to Bunker Hill. Full shot clock. Coach Jones not happy about something. Inbound pass comes to Allen for a long 2. That won't go. Way too quick there. Rebound by Vega. That goes into the backcourt. It'll be a turnover to Bunker Hill. Inbound comes to Ferguson Perez. Gives it up. Shot is blocked by Winbush. Allen gets it back, no good, and the ball's out of bounds to Bunker Hill. Inbound pass comes out to Allen, who pushed off his own man, Santiago Lopez. Ferguson Perez. Drive, drop it off. The layup is good for Urdaneta. And we're tied at 44. Nobody able to create separation here. Winbush, no good. Rebound on the ground, out of bounds to Bunker Hill. $12:09 to go. Ferguson Perez will drive, put one up off the glass and in. Bulldogs reclaim the lead 46-44. Here's Winbush. No, gets his own rebound. It's poked out of bounds. It'll go to Bunker Hill. See if Bunker Hill can string together a couple of baskets and get a little separation here. Ferguson Perez puts it on the deck. Steal by Holloway. Going against Urdaneta. He'll go to the line for two, and Urdaneta picks up his third foul.
The Bunker Hill foul is on number 23. That's Marvin Urdaneta. His third personal, team fourth. Number 3, Alexander Holloway.
Alex Holloway going to the line for his first two free throws. And he clangs the first one. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates are just $100 per game. Oh. Second free throw is good for Holloway. Makes it a 1-point game. As I was saying, you want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates are just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, concert, recital, play, wedding, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Timeout called by Bunker Hill. They have 3 timeouts remaining and 11-11 remaining in the second half.
It'll be Bunker Hill basketball when play resumes. Bulldog basketball.
So out of the timeout, Bunker Hill basketball. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ferguson Perez handles the ball against Holloway. Tries to go down low, tap pass, but it's stolen by Mitchell. Back the other way, Holloway. Wild layup, no good. Rebound, Ferguson Perez. Ferguson Perez will attack, drop it off, and a traveling violation by Urdaneta.
That's a traveling violation. Bristol basketball.
Holloway goes into the corner. Back out to Holloway, and now Martin. Martin on the right wing, goes down low to Coban, finds Winbush. And Bristol reclaims the lead at 47-46. This back and forth affair continues to swing. Coakley goes out to Santiago Lopez. Ball deflected. Taken away by Mitchell. Mitchell trying to go coast to coast. And that's goaltending. Bristol led by 4 at the half. They lead by 3 now. So we approach the halfway mark of the second half. Santiago Lopez brings it across the timeline. Goes to his left, drops it off for Coakley. Coakley steps back. And a blocking foul. And the foul's on Martin. Fourth foul. On Bristol. Inbound pass comes to Juf, back to Santiago Lopez. 17 to shoot. Santiago Lopez calling out the play towards midcourt. Comes to the near side. 7 to shoot. Gets around a screen. No, it's an illegal screen. Allen picks up his third foul. And the fifth on the team this half. Vega, back iron no good. Allen with another rebound. Here's Coakley, the leading scorer for Bunker Hill. And one, as Coban didn't set his feet in time. Chance to tie for Coakley. And again, the Sammy whammy. Rebound by Coban. Back the other way. Kicked out to Mitchell. Martin in the corner. Head faking is Vega. Now will drive. Take a long two and splash it down. Back up to a 51-48 lead. 3-point lead for Bristol. Screen set by Ernetta. One-hander in the lane, no good. Allen tries to secure the rebound, puts it up, and one! Fouls on Holloway. He picks up his third.
His third personal. Sixth on the team. DA. One for the Bulldogs.
Back iron, no good. And Coban with another rebound. Again, the free throw line continues to be unkind for Bunker Hill. They won't pay for it there, but Allen, it's off Coban. Wow, I thought that was off of Allen. So Bunker Hill getting the benefit of some of these calls, I think. 51-50 and a chance to reclaim the lead here. Santiago Lopez, 18 to shoot. Under 8.5 to go. Ball was poked away by Martin. Kept alive by Coakley. Picks up the dribble. Juf goes out to Santiago Lopez, 9 to shoot. Steps back and a traveling violation. 51-50 Bristol in what's been an exciting back and forth game. Down low, they try to hit Coban, and they do. $53-50. Nearly a steal by Martin, but Coakley keeps it alive. Drives. Euro step. Giannis. And a foul in the backcourt. That's the third on Coakley. And that is the sixth on Bunker Hill. So the next foul puts Bristol in the bonus. Martin drives and goes through the wickets of Coban. Bunker Hill trying to get over the hump here. trying to reclaim the lead. And trading buckets with Bristol for the last 5 minutes or so, alternating between a 3-point Bristol lead and a 1-point Bristol lead. 13 to shoot, Santiago Lopez, and another illegal screen called, and this one on Joof.
The Hill foul is an offensive foul on number 21, Mass Joof. His third.
7th team foul now on Bunker Hill. Martin goes over to the right wing in Vega. Of course, that was Green. Now it's Martin. Coban backs up. 15 to shoot. In the hands of Mitchell. Tries to go down low for Vega. Does a good job of securing the pass. Goes back out to Coban. Puts up the layup. It's good. Coban's come alive here in this second half. 3-point game, 55-52. Santiago Lopez, good hounding defense here by Green, gives it up to Ferguson Perez, a steal by Green, and the layup is good. That's just Green's second field goal, and it makes it a 5-point game, the largest lead this half for Bristol, 57-52. Santiago Lopez kicks it out, and an offensive foul. That's the 4th foul on Urdaneta. And Coakley will check back into the lineup. Out to Martin. At the free throw line, it's Vega. Goes in the corner. Green head fakes a 3. Now goes down low for Winbush. Has his shot rejected. Gets it back. Puts it up again. And this time he gets it through. Seven-point game, 59-52. And the foul's on Mitchell.
Foul's on number 30, that's Marcus his second personal, team limit.
7th foul on Mitchell.
Ferguson Perez shoots 1-1 for your Bulldogs.
Ferguson Perez to the line for 1-1. Splash. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Second free throw is good. 59-54 makes it a 2-possession game. 12 for Ferguson Perez. Martin going all the way, yes! Smallest guy on the court makes a huge bucket to pad it up to 7 with 5 minutes to go. Coakley. Allen was calling for it at the free throw line. He didn't get it. 12 to shoot. Gets a screen from Allen. Gets through 2 defenders. Puts it up. No good. Winbush with the rebound. He's closing in on a double-double. Puts it on the deck. Safe from going out of bounds. What a hustle play. Now head faking the 3 is Coakley. Kicks it out. Ferguson Perez gives it back to Coakley. No foul. Out of bounds to Bristol. So excellent hustle there by Coakley and Dykins and all the Bulldogs, but it is all for naught. 7-point game with 4.5 to go. Mitchell. Martin, who was just barely in the front court when he caught that. What was Winbush thinking? He just watched that one go over his head. timeout called by Nruma Jones. Full timeout. 2 timeouts left for Bunker Hill. 4 timeouts left for Bristol. It's a 7-point game, 61-54. Both teams are in the 1-1. Bunker Hill has 8 fouls. Bristol has 7. Bristol has the possession arrow. 4:13 to go. Josh Winbush with a double-double now at 16 points, 10 rebounds. Also has 3 blocks. And Jamari Coakley, 11 points. 9 points for Dane Allen. 14 points for Devin Ferguson-Perez. 11 points for Marvin Urdaneta, but he's sitting with 4 fouls. Santiago Lopez, Ferguson-Perez, Dykens, Allen, and Coakley on the court for Bunker Hill. 4:10 to go. Tight defense here by Green. Ferguson-Perez, 10 to shoot. Coakley, and a foul on Winbush.
The Bristol foul is on number 4. That's Joshua Winbush, his 3rd personal foul.
That's the 3rd on Winbush. 8 fouls now on Bristol. 1-1 here for Coakley. And he sinks the first one.
He'll have another. 23, Marvin Urdaneta. He's back into the game.
Urdaneta back into the game, replacing Dykens. Second one's good. Makes it a 5-point game, 61-56. Holloway. Into the corner, it's Green. Drives, puts that one up, and over Allen. Corey Green's only got 7, but he's had a much bigger impact than his point total indicates. 63-56. So again, a 3-possession game as we're under 3.5 to go. And there's Green pressuring the point guard Santiago Lopez at midcourt, staying with his man. Santiago Lopez trying to lose him somehow. Goes to Coakley, 7 seconds to shoot. Santiago Lopez takes the shot from the elbow. It might have been altered by Green, and Winbush has the ball, gives it up. They go down low to Martin, kicked out to Green, 3. Front iron no good. How they didn't call foul on that, I don't know. Winbush with the rebound of the stick back, no. And the rebound by Ferguson-Perez. Under 3 to play. Coakley drives, spin move, and a hold. The foul's on Martin. 9 fouls now on Bristol, so 1-1 for Coakley. And a timeout called by Robert DeLaLue, the head coach of Bristol. 3 timeouts left for Bristol, 2 timeouts left for Bunker Hill. Again, these are the top 2 teams right now in Region 21 play. Quincy College has an edge on both of them at 21-2 overall, but they are postseason ineligible. So Bristol, Bunker Hill, Massasoit, and Northern Essex going to be likely the 4 teams qualifying for the Region 21 tournament. Question is, will Bunker be the 2 seed or the 3 seed? On a neutral floor, it doesn't really matter. And likely will be playing Massasoit regardless. And Northern Essex will be playing Bristol in the semifinals. Again, the NJCAA Region XXI men's and women's basketball tournaments will be here live on LSP in 2 weeks. On the women's side, well, it looks like it's going to be Roxbury in the 1 seed, UCAP in the 2 seed, Massasoit the 3, and Springfield Tech in the 4. But really, Roxbury and UCAP stand head and shoulders above the rest of Region 21. So it's likely going to come down to them in the championship game. 1-1 here for Jamori Coakley. Coakley sinks it. Coakley hit 6 of 7 at the line. Make that 7 of 8. Makes it a 2-possession game again. 5-point game, doing a lot of dribbling, getting out of the play. Is Green, puts it on the deck. Santiago Lopez tries to bowl it ahead for Ferguson. Perez puts up the layup. He'll go to the line. Fouls on Winbush. That's his 4th. Double bonus now for the Bulldogs. Ferguson Perez to the line for 2. Pure on the first one. Rolls home. 63-60, that makes it a 1-possession game. You know, for all the woes Bunker Hill had at the free throw line the first half of the beginning of the second half, they have really clamped down when they need it most, and this is out of bounds to Bunker Hill. Coakley and Ferguson Perez have made their last 10 free throws combined, and that is what has enabled Bunker Hill to stay in this game. So we approach 2 minutes to go in a 1-possession game. Here's Coakley. Double bonus, remember, for the Bulldogs. Giving up. Fall away. Off the glass, no good. Out of bounds. Remains with Bunker Hill. And they say reset the shot clock because Vega did have possession. Full shot clock here for Bunker Hill. In the corner, it's Coakley. Meets a double team. Out of bounds. Remains with Bunker Hill. 25 to shoot.
25 seconds, Bulldogs.
Martin back in the game, replacing Mitchell. And Winbush comes away with a steal. That's a huge play by Winbush. 1 foul to give before the double bonus for Bristol, for Bunker Hill rather. 90 seconds. Holloway gives it to Green. 6 to shoot. Green gets around a screen from Winbush. In the corner, Martin, he stepped out of bounds. Inbound comes to Coakley, and back to Ferguson Perez. You don't need a 3. Layup, it's good for Coakley. 1-point game. Green Under a minute to play. 1 point game. Timeout Bristol. Two timeouts left for either side. It's a 30-second timeout called by Bristol. So here's where we stand. 55.4 seconds. Bristol 63, Bunker Hill 62. Bunker Hill is in the double bonus. Bristol is in the 1-1. Bunker Hill has committed 8 fouls. Possession arrow favors Bristol. And 2 timeouts left for either side. 55.4 seconds to go. Bristol's pretty much wrapped up the #1 seed in the Region 21 tournament. But this would be a big momentum boost for Bunker Hill if they can pull this off, because this could be the matchup you see in the Region 21 Championship. Green goes down low to Winbush. Puts it up off the glass. No good! Rebounder Donetta. They'll get it into the front court. There's still an 8-second difference between the shot and game clock. No timeout called yet. Coakley! No! Green has it. Gets it to Winbush. He'll go to the line for 2. No justice for Coakley. Santiago Lopez guilty of the foul. It's only his first. This is good for Winbush. Winbush sinks both. Timeout Bristol. Full timeout called by Robert DeLaLue. So, who do you go to if you're Bunker Hill? They've made only 2 threes all game. One by Ferguson Perez and one by Santiago Lopez. 20.3 seconds. One timeout left for Bristol, 2 timeout left for Bunker Hill. 65-62. Possession arrow still favors Bristol, and it's been that way all half. 20.3 seconds to go. Bunker Hill for a big momentum-boosting win. If they can pull this off, give them a lot of confidence going into the NJCAA tournament, as I said, because this is a potential preview of the Region 21 Championship game. Again, we will have the Region 21 men's and women's basketball semifinals and finals on LSP here in 2 weeks, live from Bunker Hill. So it'll be Donetta to trigger the inbound. Gets it to Santiago Lopez into the front court, and immediate timeout called by Coach Jones. Was shucked the jacket. $17.4 to go. One timeout for either side. By the way, the LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of any past LSP broadcast, or this one, in fact, or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. So with the ball in the front court, Coakley to trigger the inbound. Again, Bunker Hill's only made 2 threes all game. Go back out to Coakley. It's the leading scorer this season for Bunker Hill. 10 seconds. Has it poked away. He keeps it alive. That's way too... He's fouled! That was way too early of a shot, I was going to say. And... That's on Winbush, too. He's out. Wow. Devin Ferguson Perez. I don't know if that was intentional by him. He had 6 seconds to... left on the clock. Obviously you didn't have to jack it up from there, but he got the foul call, and it'll be 3 free throws for Devin Ferguson Perez to tie this game. And yes, tie this game, as I did not update the scoreboard. It is in fact 65-62. First one's good. Front iron! And now you gotta miss this. You have to intentionally miss this if you're Ferguson Perez. Hope that your big men can get the rebound and the stick back. He makes it! All right. No timeouts left for Bunker Hill as Coach Jones calls his last one. .8 seconds to go. Bristol has 1 time. Although the scoreboard says 2 timeouts, I have 1 timeout left for Bristol. So if they can't get it in 5 seconds, they do have a timeout to spare. 1 point game. Bristol's led by as many as 7 this half. Shot clock is off with 5.8 to go. All right. Timeout is up. Both teams in the double bonus.
Bristol basketball, Bayhawks ball.
Holloway to inbound. He'll run the baseline and get it in. And they tie up Green with 4.3 left.
The Bunker Hill foul is on number 4, that's Shamari Coakley.
That's the 4th on Coakley. And they don't have their top rebounder and top scorer Winbush in the game. He just fouled out. Green to the line for 2. And that rolls home. rolls home. 3-point game, 4.3 seconds. It's going to come down to this. Timeout called by Bristol. Remember, it's Bristol ball on the tie-up. 67-64. Devin Ferguson-Perez. Well, after the woes of the free throw line to start the game, Coakley and Perez combined to make 11 in a row, and that was broken by Perez missing the middle of his 3 free throws. He made 2 of 3. And I was thinking, and like, I don't know if I'm sure I'm not the only one who would think he had to miss that one to give his big men a chance to get the rebound, especially with the advantage they have with Winbush fouled out. 4.3 seconds to go. Inbound pass comes to Coakley. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Puts it up for the tie. Foot iron, no good. And that will do it in a exciting finish to the 2017-18 regular season. Bristol defeats Bunker Hill. Bristol gets to the 20-win mark. They finished the regular season at 20-6, 18-3 in Region 21 play. Bunker Hill finishes the regular season at 18-10, 17-6 in Region 21 play. And our player of the game, despite fouling out, it's Josh Winbush. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rebounds. And 18 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks. And was 7 of 8 from the 6 of 7 from the free throw line, helping push the Bayhawks over the edge here despite fouling out towards the end of the game. Let's also give a shout out to Jamari Coakley, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 points. And Devin Ferguson-Perez, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points. After the poor start at the free throw line for the team, they combined to hit 11 of their last 12. Exciting game, and there's more NJCAA basketball action around the corner in 2 weeks with the NJCAA Region 21 men's and women's basketball tournaments here at Bunker Hill Community College. That is the weekend of March 3rd and 4th here on LSP with coverage starting at 11:55 a.m. on Saturday the 3rd. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2018. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow night at 5:55 p.m. with another basketball doubleheader. It'll be Lawrence Academy girls basketball versus Cushing, followed by Lawrence Academy boys basketball versus Wilbraham and Monson in NEPSAC basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of this or any LSP broadcast at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass. It is the Bristol Bayhawks 67 and the Bunker Hill Bulldogs 64. For Nicholas Johnson on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.